There is a fight brewing over how Albuquerque Public School students get graded and how they tell you if your child is failing.
Tonight's Target 7 investigation gets to the bottom of the arguments between teachers and schools that could affect your child's grade. Here's John Cardinelli.
Currently, teachers get to decide how to determine if your child gets an A or an F. But recently, APS officials told teachers that at least 10% of a student's grade must be determined by their final exam. The teachers union says that's not right.
One of the most important things we do as teachers is communicate with parents and assess and grade student work. And so at odds right now is it the right of the teacher to decide how they assess and assign grades, or is it the right of the district to tell them how to do that?
But according to this memo obtained by Target 7, Albuquerque school officials are telling its teachers how to calculate grades.
The memo tells all of the secondary teachers to assign grades a certain way with 10% of that on a final exam.
That has the Albuquerque Teachers Federation upset, and they filed this grievance, claiming the district has breached its contract with teachers. Ellen Bernstein is the president of the teachers union.
And so what we want is for a teacher to assess as they go. Maybe they have big projects. Maybe they don't rely 10% on a final exam. Maybe they have different ways to really look at what a student knows and is able to do with what they know.
The memo is also telling teachers they must, quote, proactively notify parents in time for early and appropriate intervention. According to their grievance, the Teachers Federation says the district should not be dictating how teachers notify parents. Bernstein says the district wants teachers to use this app called ParentView for that communication.
There's a lot of ways to communicate with parents, and we want teachers to use a variety of methods.
Amanda Aragon of the education advocacy group New Mexico Kids Can applauds what the district is doing.
I think the community is asking APS to change, and the administration is starting to do that. I think that will be uncomfortable for the teachers union, and we might see reactions like this continue.
Aragon says the union is also wanting teachers to decide when they tell a parent their child is failing.
But this is saying you cannot make us tell parents that their child is at risk of failing until the last week of the semester. At that point, it is far too late to do anything for that child, for that student in the classroom, to make sure that they have every chance to succeed.
The union tells us they hope to settle the grievance with the administration. If they don't, a hearing will be conducted before the Labor Board. For Target 7, I'm John Cardinelli.
APS telling us tonight they do not comment on legal matters.